Resilience isn't what you think, it's not about being unbreakable. It's about flexibility, adaptation, and growth in the face of adversity. While the idea of toughing it out sounds admirable, it can be misleading. True resilience involves more than just enduring, it's about bouncing back and transforming challenges into growth opportunities. So, are you truly ready for the next tough chapter in life? Stress touches every part of our lives, but did you know it's not always harmful? In fact, some stress is necessary for growth. Picture the adrenaline before a big presentation or the excitement of a first date, that's adaptive stress, and it's essential for pushing us forward. This type of stress activates your prefrontal cortex, the brain's planning center, and enhances focus and productivity. But what happens when stress lingers too long and becomes chronic? That's when it turns into maladaptive stress, which drains your energy and impacts both your body and mind. Understanding this distinction is the first step in harnessing stress as a tool for resilience. We're no longer dodging tigers like our ancestors, but our brains still react as if we are. Bills, work deadlines, and relationship challenges become these modern-day tigers that keep our stress response on constant alert. Imagine your brain's amygdala, its fear center, operating at a low hum, day after day. This constant activation drains your energy and leads to burnout, anxiety, and physical health problems. The real challenge isn't eliminating stress, but learning how to shift from this maladaptive mode to an adaptive one, allowing you to thrive instead of merely survive. Have you ever told yourself, "I'm strong, I can handle anything"? That's the resilience myth speaking. We're often taught that resilience means pushing through no matter what, but this mindset can lead to burnout. Dr. Aditi Nurkar, a Harvard physician, shared how she once believed that pressure makes diamonds. As a resident working long hours, she prided herself on being a diamond in the making. But when her stress overwhelmed her, she realized her diamond was cracking. Real resilience honors our limits and involves saying no, seeking support, and practicing self-compassion. It's not about being a superhero, it's about being human. Being resilient doesn't mean being invulnerable, it means being adaptable. Imagine a tree in a storm, it bends with the wind but doesn't break. Similarly, resilience involves recognizing when you need to adjust, ask for help, or take a break. Society's emphasis on stoicism can make it difficult to admit when you're struggling, but opening up is a powerful act of resilience. In fact, people who seek support and express their feelings are often better equipped to handle future challenges. True strength lies in understanding that vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a key component of resilience. Did you know your perception of stress can change its impact on your body and mind? Research shows that reframing stress from a threat to a challenge can reduce its harmful effects. Think of it this way: when you view stress as a challenge, your brain activates the prefrontal cortex, allowing for clearer thinking and better problem solving. For instance, instead of seeing a looming deadline as a source of anxiety, view it as a chance to demonstrate your skills. This mindset shift turns stress into fuel for growth, transforming anxiety into motivation. If you find yourself caught in a cycle of negativity, try practicing gratitude. It's scientifically proven to change your brain. A simple exercise like writing down 5 things you're grateful for can shift your focus from scarcity to abundance. Studies have shown that gratitude practices not only improve mood, but also reduce stress levels over time. Dr. Nurkar emphasizes that consistent gratitude journaling, even for just 30 days, can create lasting changes in how you perceive and react to stress. It's about making your mind more resilient, turning your thoughts from Velcro, where negativity sticks, to Teflon, allowing them to slide off. You are not stuck with the brain you were born with. Thanks to neuroplasticity, your brain is constantly adapting based on your experiences and practices. This means that even if you've faced trauma or chronic stress, you can rewire your brain to respond differently. Imagine your brain as a dense forest, with well-trodden paths representing your automatic responses. Each time you practice a new coping skill, like mindfulness, gratitude, or deep breathing, you carve out a new path. Over time, these new pathways become stronger, helping you manage stress better. The power to reshape your brain and build resilience is within your hands. Stressed, but don't know where to start? It doesn't take hours of meditation to reset your stress levels. Sometimes, all it takes is 3 seconds. Dr. Nurkar's Stop, Breathe, and Be exercise is a quick, powerful way to ground yourself. Picture this: you're in the middle of a stressful meeting, your thoughts racing. Instead of panicking, you stop, take a deep breath, and focus on the present moment. This simple act calms your nervous system, and gives you the clarity to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Such micro resets are building blocks for long-term resilience. Resilience isn't just mental, it's physical too. Your body and brain are deeply interconnected, and how you treat one affects the other. Exercise releases endorphins, which improve mood and reduce stress. Even a 10-minute walk can reset your brain chemistry and boost resilience. Sleep, on the other hand, is crucial for cognitive function and emotional regulation. Studies show that chronic stress often disrupts sleep, leading to a vicious cycle of fatigue and anxiety. Prioritizing good sleep hygiene, like setting a regular bedtime and limiting screen time, can help. Lastly, eating a balanced diet rich in whole foods supports brain health, giving you the energy to face challenges head-on. Remember, resilience is not a solo journey. Building a strong support network is one of the most effective ways to increase resilience. Friends, family, or professional support can provide emotional comfort, perspective, and advice. Picture a safety net catching you when you fall. That's what a supportive community does. Dr. Nurkar's experience as a clinician shows that when patients opened up in a safe space, their stress levels significantly reduced. Don't underestimate the power of talking about your struggles. It's a crucial step in building resilience. Mindfulness isn't just about meditation, it's about training your brain to stay in the present moment. When we're stressed, our thoughts often drift to future worries or past regrets, increasing anxiety. Imagine mindfulness as the anchor that keeps you grounded in the stormy seas of life. Simple practices like mindful breathing or focusing on your senses, what you see, hear, or feel in the moment, can break the cycle of stress. Over time, these small practices build resilience, giving you the mental strength to handle life's ups and downs without getting lost in worry. The great news is that resilience isn't a fixed trait, it's a skill that anyone can develop over time. No one is born perfectly resilient, it's cultivated through life experiences, practice, and intentional action. Think of resilience as a muscle, just like any muscle in your body, it needs consistent training to grow stronger. The more you exercise this skill, the more prepared you'll be to handle the inevitable challenges life brings. It's important to understand that building resilience doesn't require a dramatic life transformation or a complete overhaul of your habits. Often, the smallest, most consistent actions make the biggest impact over time. For example, adopting a simple gratitude practice can shift your mindset from focusing on what's lacking to appreciating what you have, creating a sense of abundance even in difficult moments. This practice not only lifts your mood but also rewires your brain, making it more adept at seeing the positive, even in challenging circumstances. Imagine starting your day by listing 3 things you're grateful for and reflecting on why they matter. This small step can shift your entire perspective, setting a positive tone for your day. Another effective strategy is learning to manage stress through micro resets like mindful breathing. When life gets overwhelming, taking just 3 seconds to stop, breathe, and be can make a world of difference. It may sound simple, but this technique has the power to bring you back to the present, calm your nervous system, and give you the clarity to respond rather than react. Think of these moments as mental pit stops, allowing you to recharge before moving forward with a clearer, more focused mindset. Over time, these brief pauses build up, creating a foundation of resilience that helps you face stressful situations with a sense of control and calm. Seeking support is another powerful way to build resilience, and it's one that's often overlooked due to the stigma surrounding vulnerability. We live in a society that often glorifies independence, but true strength lies in knowing when to ask for help. Surrounding yourself with a supportive network, whether it's friends, family, or professional resources, acts like a safety net, catching you when you fall and helping you bounce back. Imagine how comforting it is to know that, no matter how tough things get, there are people you can turn to who understand and support you. Establishing and nurturing these connections isn't just about finding comfort, it's about creating a proactive environment that sustains you during difficult times. Resilience also involves adapting your perspective on failure. Many people fear failure, seeing it as a sign of weakness or incompetence, but resilient individuals understand that failure is often a stepping stone to growth. They use setbacks as learning opportunities, reframing them as chances to gain new insights and skills. For instance, if you face a professional setback, instead of dwelling on it as a defeat, consider what the experience taught you. Maybe it's about communicating more effectively, managing time better, or developing a new skill. This shift in perspective is essential in building a resilient mindset, one that views every experience, whether good or bad, as a valuable part of the journey. It's also crucial to recognize the power of self-compassion in building resilience. Being kind to yourself during tough times isn't a sign of weakness, it's a powerful tool for recovery. When you face difficulties, your initial reaction might be self-criticism or guilt, wondering if you could have done more or been stronger. But practicing self-compassion, such as speaking to yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend, reduces stress and enhances resilience. Research shows that people who practice self-compassion are more likely to bounce back from challenges because they don't waste energy being overly harsh on themselves. Instead, they focus on what they can control and move forward with grace and clarity. Furthermore, resilience is not about achieving perfection or living a life free of stress, it's about navigating life's ups and downs with a sense of balance. Tough times are inevitable, whether it's facing personal loss, dealing with professional setbacks, or managing the stresses of everyday life. The key is not to avoid these experiences but to build the tools and strategies that allow you to face them head-on, recover, and grow stronger from them. Remember, resilience is a continuous process, one that evolves as you do. It's about taking proactive steps to prepare for the future, so when life's challenges appear, you already have the mindset and skills to handle them. So, are you ready to build the resilience you need for the future? The journey doesn't have to be overwhelming or complicated. It begins with one small step, a daily act of self-care, a mindful breath, or a moment of gratitude. Each of these actions accumulates, creating a powerful foundation that prepares you to thrive, no matter what life throws your way. Start today, knowing that every small effort counts. Each mindful decision, each supportive connection, and each act of self-compassion strengthens your resilience, bringing you closer to a life where you can not only withstand tough times but also emerge from them with greater strength and wisdom. The future may be uncertain, but with the right approach, you have the power to face it confidently. Remember, resilience is not about eliminating all struggles, it's about building the inner strength and adaptability to turn those struggles into opportunities for growth. Take the first step now, and you'll find that the path to resilience is not only possible but also incredibly rewarding.